Welcome to the Today in History channel. In today's video we will talk about the day, May 11th, 330. Constantinople, capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. Byzantium was founded on the European shore of the Bosphorus in 667 BCE by Greek settlers from Mégara, along a deep, sheltered gulf. In the 5th century BC it was occupied and destroyed by the Persians. The Spartan Pausanias would begin its reconstruction in 479 BC. In 409 BC, it passed into the hands of the Athenians, who ruled it until 405 BC, when, again, they were expelled by the Spartans. The Athenians recovered it again in 390 BC. During the reign of Alexander the Great, it belonged to the Macedonians and, until the year 279 BC, was relatively independent. In 191 BC it was recognized by Rome as a free city, but in 100 BC it became part of the Republic of Rome. In AD 197, Emperor Septimius Severus plundered and destroyed its walls. Later, he decided to reconstruct it in the image of other Western colonies, duplicating the walled enclosure. Constantine I the Great began to erect it in the year 324, as Nova Roma, and in 330 it was consecrated under the name of Constantinople, city of Constantine, becoming the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire that would come to be known as the Byzantine Empire. For its inhabitants, it has always been a Roman capital. Built on 7 hills, in the image of Rome, it was divided into 14 regions, and 10 of them were within the walls. Due to its strategic position between Europe and Asia, Constantinople controlled the route between these two continents, and the passage from the Mediterranean Sea to the Black Sea, which motivated it for centuries to be the great medieval European city. While the western part of the Roman Empire it entered a deep political, economic, commercial and demographic crisis. The city went from 30,000 inhabitants at the time of Septimio Severo, reigned from 193 to 211, to 400,000 under the Justinian government, reigned from 527 to 565 AD. During the 7th and 8th centuries, the empire suffered a small crisis, but it was reborn in the 9th and 10th centuries, with the Eastern Schism, in which the Orthodox Church of Constantinople and the Catholic Church of Rome separated. Even though the empire's decline began with the Crusades, the city retained its importance as a cultural and commercial center in the Mediterranean. Constantine XI, the last owner of the empire, died defending the city. It kept the name of Constantinople until its fall in 1453. Converted into the fabulous capital of the Ottoman Empire, it was renamed Istanbul. Since the definitive division of the Roman Empire, with the death of Theodosius I the Great, in 395, Constantinople was the capital of the eastern half, becoming one of the most populous enclaves in the Roman world, and the largest economic center in the Mediterranean, as it controlled grain production from Egypt and opulent Anatolia. In the spiritual and cultural realm, it was also gaining ground in the West. From the 4th century onwards, the city's bishop would boast the category of patriarch, and universities and libraries were created where Greek philosophy, traditional pagan knowledge was preserved. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next